and all the time. We are going on with our preparation for Christmas. 5 days, four days remaining, 4 days remaining before we celebrate the birth of Christ. And as I always say, every day in our life is Advent. Every day in our lives we allow Jesus to be born in our hearts. Every day we celebrate Christmas. Jesus, who is Emmanuel, God with us. Yesterday, those of us who were in church, we heard about the annunciation of the birth of John the Baptist. The angel appeared to Zechariah and promised him that his wife, who is old and barren, will bear a child. The promise of God also needed human participation, because we are told in the Gospel of yesterday that after finishing his duties in the temple, Zechariah went back home to his wife, and his wife conceived. And Elizabeth yesterday was filled with joy. And she says this: "Thus the Lord has done to me in the days when you looked on me to take away my reproach among men." In Luo Ogolona, which quote? Joseph, on the other hand, yesterday wanted to leave Mary so as to save her from shame, from which quote? Elizabeth is happy that good Lord has done great things for her and removed for her shame, which quote? Joseph wants to leave Mary for that. But all of them are taking part in the divine intervention for our salvation as human beings. Today, the first reading, the book of Isaiah, Ahaz is asking the king to ask for a sign. And we are told the sign is, "Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel, God with us." The fulfillment, the prophecy, the fulfillment of the Old Testament is seen in today's gospel. The annunciation that Mary will conceive a child and name him Jesus. Let us go poly this passage of today. First, we see that the angel went to Mary in the 6th month. We cannot forget the meaning of number 6. Elizabeth is also on her 6th month of pregnancy. 6 is imperfection. 6 is darkness. 6 is uncertainty. 6 is doubt. And God intervenes in the life of humanity in this 6th month. We have our 6 in our lives. We have our dark moments in our lives. have them. If you don't have them, you are lucky. But today we are told that God has the power to intervene in our lives, even in our 6th hour, our 6th month. God who sends the angel to come down and encounter us. Not us going up to meet God. He comes down to us. The angel is sent to a city of Galilee called Nazareth. Galilee, Nazareth. But he is sent to a specific person, a virgin, betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph. And we are given the virgin's name. And the virgin's name was Mary. God is specific. He does not do guesswork. Mary was prepared for this noble calling. Mary is not an envelope. Mary was in the divine plan of our salvation. We too, I believe we are in divine plan. It's not by chance that you are a Christian, that you are a Catholic, that who you are. Don't take it as a chance. I've heard, and you also you've heard of many people saying, I conceived Bahati. I was telling our Christians in Milimani of a very painful situations in this Kenya of today, this world of today, where young girls conceive Bahati. But worse is that even married couples at times say that they conceive Bahati. It's so painful to hear that a husband telling his wife that you conceived and are not ready for the baby. At times, a husband forcing his wife to abort. It is there. It is there. You conceived. Jesus is annunciation. Is not Fatima. God had planned for our salvation. He chose Mary. He chose Mary. The virgin's name was Mary. The thing that me and you do is not Fatima. God chose you. Be it in the choir, be it in CWA, be it in CMA, be it in the youth, be it in PMC, be it as a priest, be it as a catechist, be it as a bishop, as a sister. God does not act Bahati. He chose you. He chose to work in Radio Maria. He chose you. And by choosing you, he is giving you powers, the ability to do it. God chose Mary, gave her powers, ability to carry on the work of salvation. she was in God's plan. Because through her, we have the incarnation. Mary was troubled. Mary considered all these things in her heart. But the angel reassures her, do not be afraid, Mary, for you found favor with God. Do not be afraid, Mary, you have found favor with God. At times, me and you doubt our abilities without it. How many times have we even doubted our abilities to do what we're supposed to do? How many times have we doubted our ability as wives, as husbands, as priests, religious? How many times have we been in our lowest moments in life? We feel that we can't go on. How many times have we contemplated quitting? If you have not contemplated quitting in your life, you are lucky. You are lucky. I've had many cases of, Father, I'm leaving choir. Father, I'm leaving leadership. Father, I'm leaving CWA. It's there. Father, I'm leaving the seminary. It's there. Father, I'm leaving priesthood. It is there. Father, I'm leaving my work. It is there. Father, I'm leaving my marriage. It is there. But it's at this moment that God reassures us that He is with us. He is with us. The angel, after reassurance, and even giving us examples, even Elizabeth is in a 6 month of pregnancy, her who was called barren, he is telling us that nothing is impossible with God. Nothing is impossible with God. In our lives, nothing is impossible with God. We have the opportunity to begin afresh our lives, opportunity to start from somewhere and journey with God. And Mary says at the end, the fiat, behold, I've made of the Lord, let it be done to me according to your word. These are the words that me and you must always say, must always repeat. Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Let it be done to me according to your word. The obedience that we give to our God, availability we have with our God, being there, being present, and ready to be used by God to bring His salvific graces to the world. Mary participated in that. We too, we must participate by our words, our actions, our lives.